Hello and welcome to this week's edition of McBookie's Top Tartan Tips, and as ever, I'm joined by Tam McManus and Mark Walker. 1-0 to Tam after he successfully got his nap up last weekend, and we'll look at the big game taking place on Sunday, first Edinburgh derby of the season. Hibs board not happy that it's so early in the season, but it looks like it's going to be a sellout. Tam, I'll come to you first. How do you think the game's going to go?
It's difficult to read Hibs at the minute. You know, they've obviously got a lot of new players. Great result last week away at St Johnstone, but I did expect them to win the game. Hearts, by all accounts, were poor in the first half, so it's a difficult one to call. I'm going to sit in the fence and be born here. I'm going to go for a low-scoring draw. There has been a lot of low-scoring draws in recent times in the Edinburgh derbies. Not a lot of quality and goal-mouth action, but I don't think Hibs will get beat. So I'm going to go for a 0-0 or a 1-1, a low-scoring draw for me.
Mark, how do you see the game going?
Well, I saw Hearts last week. I was at the game and I wasn't impressed at all. They were completely outplayed by Ross County in the first half. In particular, I'm going to go for a wee Hibs win here at 13-8. I think they've got a real bounce after last week. And as I say, Hearts were very vulnerable last week, so I'll go for Hibs at 13-8.
So Mark's going for Hibs and Tam's going for the draw in the first Edinburgh derby of the season. Let's look at the other fixtures taking place in the SPFL. Mark, I'll come to you first. What's the nap?
Partick Thistle 20-21. The win against Hamilton Accies did extremely well in the League Cup group. Last week, they put down a real marker, 3-0 up at Dundee before they ended up winning 3-2. Recruited really well, good players like Danny Mullen, Jack McMillan, Harry Milne, guys like that who will do really well in the Championship. I think they've got a great chance of actually winning that league, and it's a good price to beat an Accies side who are struggling for personnel at the moment. So Thistle for me at 20-21.
Yeah, it was a great performance against Dundee last week. Tam, what's your best bet on the card?
Yeah, I like Thistle as well. I quite fancy them, but I'm going to go for Alloa, 23-20 at home to Celtic Hearts. They lost their free goal last week in Dunfermline. Boy tried to cross it in and went right over the goalkeeper into the net. By all accounts, he played well. I like Brian Rice. I think they'll be good at home this season. I think they'll be up there. So I'm going to go for Alloa to beat a Celtic Hearts team that's struggled a wee bit at 23-20.
So Mark is going for Partick Thistle at 20-21 to beat Hamilton, and Tam fancies Alloa to get the better of Celtic Hearts at 23-20. If you're having a bet this weekend, then remember to have a look at the McBookie site, and the best of luck.